What is up guys, Newbie Tutorials here, and today I'm going to be showing you a really quick exploit to farm a ton of Eridium and a ton of money as well. And if this video helps you out in your Borderlands playthrough, don't forget to leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, a sub would be great too. Alright, so the crux of this exploit is that we're going to be maximizing the level of Eridium we get when we hit the Eridium piles that can be found in the Voracious Canopy on Eden 6, and then we're going to be turning this Eridium into money through the Eridian Fabricator, which if you don't know uses 10 Eridium in order to produce 10 guns. Thus, by doing this farm, you can get money for SDU upgrades as well as Eridium to buy stuff with that. And if you're performing this glitch correctly, you can net yourself about 3,000 plus Eridium per hour. And using the Eridian Fabricator, that can be turned into about $500 million per hour. Granted, that would be at level 72, selling level 72 guns. Alright, so in order to perform this exploit, we are going to be hitting the 9 different Eridium piles that spawn in a cave in Voracious Canopy on Eden 6. In a couple minutes, I'll show you guys how to get there and hit those. But in order to get the maximum out of that farm, you're going to want a couple different items. This is because if you have certain guns, shields, or artifacts equipped, you can actually get more out of the Eridium piles. First on that list is a gun with a URAD anointment, and URAD is short for basically what the gun does, and that means while under 50% health, you deal 100% bonus radiation damage. Now this almost doubles the amount of Eridium you get when you hit each pile. Now, in order to get a URAD gun, you're basically just going to have to be lucky while farming for legendaries. Every time you get a new legendary, there's a small chance it'll be anointed with a URAD. What you can always do is go look through legendaries you already have in your inventory, and there's a better than decent chance that you will already have one with the perk. And as you may have noticed, in order to get this double and the 100% bonus radiation damage, when you hit those, you have to be under 50% health. So in order to engage that, you're going to want to use a Frontloader shield. Now, in order to get the Frontloader shield, you're going to have to farm private beans. Now, in order to be able to spawn private beans, you're going to have to complete the mission given by Ava called Invasion of Privacy. And so once you pick that mission up and complete it, you can continue farming. And real quickly, I'll show you where he is. Alright, so in order to farm private beans, you're going to want to fast travel to Athenas, and he will actually spawn in this corner all the way up here. Now I'll show you a quick run through and a quick farm of him, but you're going to want to do that repeatedly until you get a Frontloader, so that once again, when you're farming these Eridium piles, your URAD anointed gun will go into effect, because you will be below 50% health. As you can see, I'm at 18,000 of my health, and it's not regenning or not going back up. So real quickly, here's how to get to private beans in order to farm. Alright, as you can see, I just killed him super quick there, and don't forget you can do this on Mayhem level 1 since you're just farming for a shield, and shields are not affected by Mayhem levels. Alright, and the next piece of equipment that we're going to use in order to get more Eridium from this farm is going to be the Commander Planetoid, and more specifically the Stone Commander Planetoid. Some of you may notice that I do not have one, and therefore I'm not farming at the maximum, but I do not have the time currently with being in college to go farm a specific stone planetoid. But if you want to get the maximum out of this farm and you have the time, I would 100% recommend getting a Stone Commander Planetoid. And in order to farm for a Stone Commander Planetoid, you're going to have to complete the mission Boom 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 Town. Now this will unlock a new area of Devil's Razor where you can then pick up a quest from Tina called Shiga's All That. And upon completing Shiga's All That, you can begin to farm the boss Shiga, who drops Commander Planetoid. And real quickly, I'll show you where she is and how I farm her. Alright, so we're going to want to go to Devil's Razor Boomtown on Pandora. Once you spawn in, you want to come out here and get a car real quick. Now, if you've completed the mission, most of you should already know where she is, but I'll speed this up real quick just to get there. And you'll want to come through here, and Shiga will be right there. And once you've killed her and you can see whether or not she actually dropped the legendary artifact or not, you can save and quit real quick. And again, just like the shield, this is something that you can farm on Mayhem level 1 or whatever's easiest for you, because artifacts are not affected by Mayhem levels. So now that you know how to get all the equipment for the Eridium part of the farm, the final thing that you're going to need in order to turn that Eridium into infinite money is the Eridian Fabricator. This gun turns 10 Eridium into 10 guns, which can then be sold at one of the Marcus munition stations. Now, hopefully you guys haven't sold this gun from the main storyline. Otherwise, you'll have to go back and do True Vault Hunter or trade it to yourself from another character. And if you don't remember, this gun was acquired after doing the Necrotafeo Vault quest. All right, so now that we actually have everything we need, we got the URAD gun, we have the Frontloader, and then we have a what should be Stone Commander Planetoid, we're going to head to Eden 6 and the Voracious Canopy. A quick side note from Editorcade is you're actually going to want to perform this on Mayhem level 10 or 11. Since you're not fighting any enemies, it won't really matter. So just swap back and forth between these two, because the amount of Eridium that you get performing this farm is dependent on your Mayhem level. So just turn that up to 10 and swap back and forth between that and 11 real quick. And once you're in the Voracious Canopy, you're going to head in this general direction, and I'll show you and speed it up real quick how to get there. Then you'll be in this general area. It doesn't look like there's much here, but if you go back here, there's actually a little cave. So hop down to this cave with your URAD weapon equipped, and you're going to hop down to this first little ledge where you see some of these. Now there's a bug here where some of them will actually look as if there's none there, but there will be one spawned in. And so you'll kind of just hover over a spot and it'll show up V or whatever to melee. And you're just going to hit nothing, but eventually a bunch of Eridium will pop out. And I'll give you an example of that in 1 second. And of course, hop down here and grab these ones as well. Now, if you'll notice over here, I don't actually see anything, but there is one there as well. And you bust that open. And usually there's maybe one or two that you can't see, but once you've got it done, you're actually not going to want to save and quit in order to keep performing this. You just want to tab out real quick, turn your Mayhem level to something else. And the reason you want to do this instead of saving and quitting is because adjusting your Mayhem level is actually quicker, and thus you can make more Eridium per the time that you're farming. And just show you one more time, once you spawn in, you'll come back through here. Hop down to this first one. You'll bust them all open. And there might be one hidden. Yep, right here. And hop down here. Look for some of the hidden ones. Bust them all open. And then just going and continually repeating that will be pretty much it for the Eridium side of this. Now, as I said earlier, we're actually going to use the Eridian Fabricator in order to farm money and turn that Eridium into money. And the best way I like to do this is pretty much just go to any ammo dump station, use the gun, pick all of them up, go up to the ammo dump station, and you're going to go sort by rarity. Scroll down, skip past your legendaries, and then just sell all of the green guns that you picked up. And as you can see, from just that 10 Eridium, I netted a couple $1 million. And that'll pretty much do it for this video. Keep farming that spot as much as you want. Try to use a URAD gun, Frontloader, and a Stone Commander Planetoid. If you can't get one of them, it's okay. You can still make quite a bit of Eridium per hour, per run. You'll make do. And then use the Eridian Fabricator to make as much money as you want. All right, if this video helped you guys out, don't forget to leave a like. And if you enjoy my content, a sub to the channel would be great. Thank y'all for watching.